They say every village in Africa carries its own spirit, but this one carried something far darker. After 6 p.m., its doors slammed shut, fires died out, and not a single soul dared to step outside. Why? Because once the sun vanished, the village itself changed. Tonight, you'll hear the terrifying truth of the place locals call the village after sunset. Stay with me, if you dare. The tale begins with Adissa, a traveler who arrives at a bustling market town on the edge of the forest. He overhears hushed conversations. Old women clutch charms, warning children never to wander past the carved boundary stones after sunset. Not after 6, that's when they come. The voices, the shadows. Once they call your name, you never return. Adissa's curiosity grows. He asks the innkeeper about the forbidden village. The man slams his fist on the table, refusing to speak. But finally he mutters, "Innkeeper, it is not a place for the living. Only the dead walk there after nightfall." But Adissa was not a man who believed in tales. And sometimes, disbelief is the most dangerous thing of all. Against all warnings, Adissa decides to see the village with his own eyes. He walks at dusk, the sun melting into blood-red skies. The boundary stones are carved with strange, spiraling symbols, old, sacred, and unsettling. As he steps across, the air grows colder, unnaturally still. The village appears ordinary. Abandoned huts, broken clay pots, silent wells. But then, whispers rise, faint at first, then sharper, calling his name. Edize. He turns, no one is there. Shadows stretch unnaturally long, even though the sun is nearly gone. Then he sees them. Villagers with hollow eyes, faces pale as ash, standing in silence. Their mouths move, but their voices echo inside his head. A child steps forward, clutching a ragged doll, her eyes black voids. She whispers, "Child, we've been waiting. Come stay with us forever." By now, Adissa knew this was no abandoned village. It was a village that breathed, hungered, and watched. Darkness crashes down like a curtain. The entire village shifts. The huts twist into grotesque shapes. The well begins to bleed water thick like tar, and the ground pulses like it's alive. The villagers advance, chanting in a language older than time. Their shadows detach from their bodies, moving like creatures of their own. Adissa runs, but the path back to the boundary is gone, replaced by an endless labyrinth of huts. Every turn leads him deeper inside. A massive figure emerges. A tall, skeletal being draped in rags, with a skull mask that bleeds smoke. It speaks with many voices layered together. "Once you enter at night, you belong to us." Adissa screams, clutching his charm necklace, and calls on his ancestors for protection. For a moment, the shadows recoil, hissing. He dashes toward a flickering torch near the boundary. Just as skeletal hands grip his ankles, he leaps past the stones, landing outside. The whispers stop. The village vanishes into silence. Back at the inn, trembling, Adissa warns others never to cross the boundary. They nod grimly, but that night as he lies in bed, he hears it again, soft, inhuman, crawling from the dark corners of the room. You left us once. Next time we'll follow you." And so, the village still waits, every night after 6 p.m., for its next visitor. Tell me, would you dare step across the stones? If this story haunted you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling African folktales. Until next time, keep your doors locked and your shadows close.